Yes, that picture sets a tone for our discussion as we celebrate World Bicycle Day. Today, we have a guest in the house and we'll be looking at cycling as a tool for urban freedom. We have President, African Urban Cycling Organization, and the Vice President, World Cycling Alliance. Please join us as we welcome Engineer John Emmanuel to the house. Good morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
We're glad to have you join us.
Yes, we
I'm
have
glad
you.
to be here.
Thank you. So let's start by looking at the physical benefits.
Of cycling.
Yes.
Thank you. Cycling is one small machine that benefits humanity in different dimensions.
Wow. What's the definition?
That when she climbs, she will fall.
I will not allow him to talk.
All right.
Thank you. So there are several benefits that cycling stands to give to society, to individuals, to families, and to the world. To begin with, we are facing lots of hardship created by the removal of fuel subsidy in Nigeria, where transport has become so expensive for people to, bear. If you choose to ride bicycle, for instance, I live in a poor resettlement in Abuja, and coming from there to this place, if I am coming here and going back a day, I need 3,000 naira. The distance is only.
That's when you're doing the normal, I enter, I drop, right?
No. I'm driving my car.
Okay.
I need 3,000 naira to get here.
Okay.
Fuel.
All right.
Okay.
To come here and go back.
Okay.
If I ride my bicycle, I have saved 3,000 naira. In a month, that is 90,000. It's 3 times the minimum wage of Nigeria. So a cyclist is 3 times better economically, saving money than someone who drives a car. So cycling can mean the difference between poverty and riches.
Wow.
For especially the low and middle income earners in our society. And that's why when you provide a safe and convenient environment for people to ride bicycle, you have made them somewhat rich. That's number one. Number two is cycling does not burn any energy source except fat. So when you are riding the bicycle, you're only burning fat to keep fit rather than burning fuel and emitting gases that pollute the environment, that pollute the air, that makes noise. If you live near a road, for instance, those who have offices near the road or houses near the road know what I'm talking about. Lot of sounds of cars and horning and all of that. A cycling society is a serene society, a quiet society where everybody just enjoys the environment. And once you make the society a cycling society, it instills order into traffic. You see everybody behave because every policy that makes cycling works makes every other person on the road disciplined.
Okay. Then going to give way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And because you are careful about the cyclist, you become naturally careful.
Careful. Wow.
So order, serenity comes into traffic. Now, as a family, I can't remember when last you, your husband, your children, you took a walk. But if you have a cycling family, you ride together. You know your neighbors as you speak. My neighbors, we have never stood one on one, not once, and we just share fares. Because every morning, each person enter his car, zoom and zoom. So in a cycling environment, everybody knows everybody. So there's a sense of community.
Because when they drive past, you always say, hello, good morning.
But if you are riding, you will see each other. Yeah. Your hand will be put. You meet people, you connect with people, you make friends. That's what cycling does. What else? Cycling is benefit to health. You don't need to pay money to go to the gym because you ride your bicycle in your normal style of doing your transport to work or going to school, going to market to buy goods. You want to plait your hair, you want to go and cut your hair, you want to buy tomatoes from somewhere. Simply just ride. As you are going and coming, you are also doing exercise. Therefore, you don't need a special day to say, I need to go and do exercise. You don't need a special day to pay money to go to the gym because that is taken care of while you're riding a bicycle.
Wow.
And to that extent, you are healthy. Let me give this example of a company called Quality Bicycle Company. They decided to experiment, provided a bicycle for free for their staff, and asked staff to subscribe to it. So they did a study before that, then they gave the bicycle to the staff and they started riding. After 1 year, they made a comparison. Within that 1 year, the company realized that their health insurance cover, the expenditure has reduced by half because the number of staff they have no longer go to the hospitals. Those ones who ride bicycles no longer go to the hospitals. They discovered that those who ride bicycles take less sick leave.
Wow.
Because they have become healthier,
Yeah.
and therefore have no need to take a day off, 2 days off. I want to go and treat myself. Was no longer the number of days they take for sick leave reduced. What else? They discovered that they are happier. How does that happen? If you are seated in a car, because you are seated, you'll be thinking of things. If you are riding on a bicycle, you are busy with the things you see.
Every part of your body is functioning well.
Your mental health.
Yeah.
Exactly, and to that extent, these guys are happier in the office. They deliver on tasks faster than those who don't ride. They are excited than others, and to that extent, they are more productive.
Wow.
This assignment, this test has also been carried out on students in the school
In the school.
and discovered that those who ride bicycles are more intelligent in class. So the benefits are too numerous to count.
You know?
And then what about sitting in the car and spending 3 hours going to work when you can ride your bicycle and waving them while they're seated in the car? And then
Very interesting. Very interesting response there. I think it's because it's not really part of us in the urban area. But when you get to the rural area, I think it will make more sense to them because there is no car to enter. That they are just left with their bicycle, and there's the fun around it, and no need to ask about the mental health. Though you will draw more on that because recently I think everyone is being encouraged to go into exercise, and I think looking at cycling is going to be of a great benefit. Now, talk to us how we can inculcate that into our routine as part of everyday life.
Thank you very much. To begin with, it's important that we, as a government, provide what is necessary.
Okay.
Because currently, the perception of safety has not allowed people to go to the road to ride. People think it is not safe. And generally, that perception has prevented a number of people. Somebody said it's not our culture. I say, so what is our culture? You say, all this your bicycle thing is European thing. I say, okay, which one is Nigerian thing? What is our...
Is the car Nigerian thing?
That is what we are saying. So it's not somebody's culture. It is our culture. As a matter of fact, 1960, 1970, cycling was the in thing in Lagos, the city of Lagos. And our various communities, my mother, until she was 70, she was riding bicycle to farm. At 69, 68, she was still riding her bicycle. And she's 68, 78, and she's still strong because of the accumulation of exercise she has done from the past.
So you tell us more. It's not only about men.
No,
women. We are all
men, women.
Villages, they are stronger.
Yes. Go to Calabar, villages in Akwa Ibom. Go to villages. Go to Potiskum. Go to all of these places and see people enjoying bicycle. Yeah. But the city, because of the nature of road system we have developed, we have not allowed people to enjoy the road. That's why we are saying, Minister of FCT, you just commission roads here and there in the city. Where are bicycle lanes?
Wow.
Incidentally, in the Abuja master plan, provisions were made for bicycle lanes in the design. But at construction, they were taken out. And we are saying, Honorable Minister, because of the Mr. Project that you've been identified with, this is the right time to say no road in FCT should be without bicycle lane because they are there in the master plan. And because the minister is committed to recovering, ensuring the delivery of the master plan, this is the best time to say, don't finish any road except there's a bicycle lane. Otherwise, that road should be less than 30 kilometers per hour. Because if you have a road that is 30 kilometers per hour speed, you don't need a bicycle lane. The car and the bicycle can ride together because the speed is low. Okay. But if the speed is higher, then you need to create a bicycle lane. And that is one of the things the United Nations resolved, which led, part of what led to this World Bicycle Day. And then there's a follow-up resolution on the Global Action Plan for Road Safety that said by 2030 we should have 50% reduction in crashes and fatalities, especially involving pedestrians and cyclists. And to achieve that, one of the targets is that cities must have 30 kilometer speed, low speed. But if you must have higher road speed, then you must create separate bicycle lane, paint it green.
Wow.
Let it attract everyone.
I think your appeal this morning will be
that this is for
exactly. If you do that, people will be attracted.
Yes.
Number two, the public need to understand that bicycle is not for the poor. It's not for the poor. In fact, real bicycles is for the rich. In terms of the cost of buying a bicycle, if you know how much bicycles cost, you know that the rich ride more than even the poor. It's for everybody, and there are bicycles for everybody's size. And to that extent, everyone must embrace it. If you can't ride where you think is not safe, ride where it is safe. You live in an estate, you live in a barrack, you're a student in the university. What complaint do you have? That cars with taxis will come there to kill you? No, those places are safe if you think it's not safe at the city center. Some of us who have mastered the art of riding, ride everywhere in Abuja, and have never been knocked down since 2010. I've been riding bicycle here. Nobody has pushed me. I've never fallen, not once. So when people say it's not safe, the next thing I say to them, which mode of transport is safe? 6,000 people are killed on the road in Nigeria every year by cars. In Abuja have the highest rate of road crashes in the whole of Nigeria. About 250 people are killed in this city. And then you say, I shouldn't ride bicycle because it's not safe. Which one is safe? None is safe. So don't tell me not to ride because it's not safe. But if you don't feel safe, ride where it is safe for you to ride.
On the lighter one, did you come with a bicycle today?
I couldn't because I am making a connection of trips. Ooh. This is my third station today. Ooh. And I'm leaving here, going to AIT. So AIT calling me. Ooh. So because I'm doing a tour of long distances, the bicycle won't be fit for today. And that's what we are saying. It's not mandatory that because you are riding bicycle, therefore you ride every day. It must not be so. Look at your itinerary. What is your movement for today? If it is office and back, ride bicycle. If it is market and back, ride bicycle. If you are going to nearby barb your hair and come back, ride bicycle. And then the day you have connections like I have today, then you can drive the car.
Wow. What are you waiting for? Now let's look at the theme for this year. Very, very attractive theme. Yes. What do you think is the reason for the theme for this year?
Thank you. The theme is cycling as a tool for urban freedom.
Yes.
We believe that cycling has a way of losing you from the cage that motorization has put you. I give
you call it a cage.
Yes, I give you a simple example. Go to the minister's office, the FCDA premises now with your car, and see how long it takes you to find where to park. So everybody is struggling with this car. Go to Federal Secretariat, the amount you have to find where to park, you are struggling with security people, you have to pay some money, even when you pay, they give you time, you are locked. Then you go to a mall, go to Sahad, go to Grand Square, go to any of these, see the struggle with car, and I say losing yourself. Give a space, just one car space can park 6 bicycles.
If not 7,
Okay?
you park it very
Now,
well.
when they do double bump for parking, you can
Yes.
park 12 bicycles for one space of a car.
Wow.
You are losing the space.
Mm.
Abuja to Maraba is locked every morning and every evening.
Mm.
Losing the space by investing in public transport, put public transport and put bicycle by the other side, all the cars will go and rest because they won't have need to come with their cars. You are losing the space. Go to your family and see how everybody is locked inside the car. Give the bicycle to the student that wants to go to school. You have saved him from a lot of headache. The excitement of now, when you go home, look for a child that is just 7, 8 years old. Give him a bicycle or hire a bicycle, and see the
10 years,
excitement,
15 years,
the
yes.
joy, because it's
Yes.
freedom. Nobody's going to be telling him you must do this or do that inside the car. He can just ride on his own. His freedom, his happiness. This is what we are talking about. So the theme says, let's losing the urban space using the bicycle as a tool. Let's losing the tightness that the car has created around us, and let the bicycle help people.
Okay, so let's begin to look at the activities you have lined up for this year's celebration.
Thank you very much. We had 2 major events we lined up nationally, but somehow the commissioning program of the different projects by the Mr. President has made us to agree with the FCT administration to shift the event so that we don't obstruct, because cycling is a physical thing.
Yes,
You don't do
it
in the
is.
room. You do it outside and you have to block road to give space for people. So because of that, we have shifted the event to happen on the 13th, 14th, and 15th of June, so that we have allow the minister take the president around commissioning projects, which is a positive thing we are celebrating.
Right. Maybe you have 1 or 2 words to say to the government, to say to private organizations, and even individuals who don't take cycling seriously.
My first comment would be to the FCT minister in particular, because Abuja remains one of the best opportunities we have for developing cycling. We have wide range roads that are for speeding cars instead of for cycling and for other facilities. We need the honorable minister, a very sincere appeal to him, that last year all cyclists call on the FCT to give us bicycle lanes, which is the same thing we're going to do. We're going to ask FCT, give us bicycle lanes because it is provided for in the master plan and we should have it. And why do we need it? The United Nations different recommendations have said this is the way to go. The rest of Africa are going that direction and only us cannot have this section. The various cities of Africa, I happen to be involved in everywhere across Africa. They are going here and we need to go along with them. I also want to tell the city residents, take your destiny in your hands. The bicycle is here for you to use. Begin to ride. If you say it's difficult for you to ride from here to Rugby, start riding from here, from area 10 to area 2.
First, gradually.
From area 10 to area 2.
Ride in your estate, ride in your barrack. Students should ride in the campus. Ride where it is possible. Buy nearby things. And
All right. Thank you so much for this wonderful information you gave to us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we've been talking with engineer Emmanuel John Oche. He is the President, Africa Urban Cycling Organization, and also Vice President, World Cycling Alliance. And together we are celebrating, because the celebration is an ongoing thing. We look at cycling as a tool for urban freedom. He has explained everything to us. Lose yourself. Take off fear. Take off fear. Very important. So you'll be able to use the bicycle very well. Is it the economic importance benefit? Is it the mental benefits? You can see that we have discussed almost everything. Why don't you join us? Because we have keyed into it already. Yes, the program has been Good Morning Abuja. We are going on this quick break. When we come back, the program continues. Don't go anywhere.